Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Sunday, October 26th, and this is my full top-down analysis for the US dollar yen, where it's going to start off on the monthly time frame, work our way all the way down to the 1 hour. So on the monthly, I mean, my original thoughts, a few months ago have been that this is going to go down to the 78, 100% Fibonacci extension, or the 78% Fibonacci retracement, or possibly it was going to be a wave three and go down to the 161, 178. Now, we really still cannot rule out the possibility of this move up just being a pullback to this last move down and it making a lower high and still going down there, maybe being some sort of a WXY or something. But we also can't rule out the possibility of this just being a 1, 2, 3 way pullback, 61% fib bounce, and now it just continues the uptrend. The trend is your friend, and technically, based on structure, the trend is still up. Luckily, we are just going to go with the flow, and the flow is definitely up on the monthly, and it is definitely up on the weekly. We got our Fibonacci retracement on this last move down. If this move up really is a pullback to this move down, then it would likely turn at a Fibonacci level and break structure to the downside. We did get what looked like a turn on the sort of time phase, but we definitely never got a break of structure. So the weekly is up and the monthly is definitely up. Going down to the daily time frame, now we still have this big gap down here, and this is why I've been saying for like 2 weeks that I don't trade based on gaps. Because yes, gaps do fill pretty much always, but who knows when? This thing could go all the way up, make a brand new high, and then 6 months from now come down and fill this gap. We don't know when a gap is going to fill. We do know based on structure that the trend is up. I mean, from this last end of a pullback right here, we got a higher low, we got a higher low. It could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern. And if it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it might turn back down. But I actually am thinking that that's not what's going to happen because we are literally right in between two fib levels right now. I think even if it does go down, it's probably at least going to make its way up to the 78% Fibonacci retracement before we even think about getting too much of a big pullback. Anyways, like I said, we just go with the flow, and the flow is up on the daily, the monthly, and the weekly. So we are definitely primarily only looking for logs and sort of time frames. Down on the 4 hour time frame, I still got my Fibonacci retracement on here, but normally when you go above the 78%, it is going to normally go up and make a new high. So I definitely would be looking still at anything I see to the downside at sort of time frames. It's likely just a pullback within an uptrend. Going down to the 1 hour time frame, we got a big old spike down on the 1 hour. So I personally am not looking for shorts. I'm only looking for longs, but there is a possibility this spike is an A, this little push up is like a B, and it goes down to make a wave C, and then possibly goes up. I personally am not trading it to the short side because when you think that it's going to go counter trend on the 1 hour and every single higher time frame is telling you to look for longs, and you go down to like the 1 hour time frame and below and try to go short right there, oftentimes what happens is it goes down a little bit, then just turns right back up because the trend is up on every single higher time frame, and the trend is always your friend. So whether it does this or whether it goes down, makes more of a proper ABC pullback, I don't really care because I'll just be looking for longs every single chance I get on these sort of time frames. So anyways, don't forget to check out my website linked over here in the corner. And as always, thank you for watching and happy trading.